I like NGX's draft more. I find the Weaver pick a bit curious because they pick Weaver into puck. So Dream Coil kind of prevents Weaver from Shikuchiing around in a fight.
Paulson, he's dropping extremely low here on the Elder Titan. It'll be okay to back off and salve up. I suppose while we're here, Paulson and of course In Your Dream gonna be against Van. We are gonna have a first blood occurring. Zenki does take down Jokan. They're really making sure that Makoto does not have a very fun time in this mid lane. And at top, Mizu, well, he's been chased down by Prince. No lucky 17% bash either. So Prince might just be able to chase him down with the Sakuchi. Salve though, Mizu gonna turn around with the salve and the cookie. And they secure the kill back onto Prince. Sometimes you just gotta man up, John. In fact, Zenki now is gonna be in trouble. And in the end, both teams just secure the opposing T1 towers.
Both teams kind of dodging the engagements. NGX taking this opportunity to get some vision out though, getting some sentries down. No obs, although mid.
And they got Aaron. Boat's gonna fly in though. MLPDotA, he could find a really nice trade and does. Offlane for support, definitely not worth to the side of NGX. Really find the target he's looking for though as bot. Makoto is going to run right into Prince, but can he get the coil off in time? You bet your ass he can. Sentries down as well. They should have enough, and they do. Great rotation out from Makoto and Jokan.
You have this early spiking here. It has a lot of early damage, a lot of early presence, and pretty good durability. Kind of want to use that in a fight.
Jokan. X out, MLPDotA is going to find him. Boat to come in. The Snapfire in trouble. Still alive, but oh, that's a great stop out. Paulson, he puts an end to the team fight, and now Mizu, he'll come in for the charge, but there's your Solar Guardian. Van will come over. Make sure he's there to help out, and in the meantime, Jokan does drop to Prince, who does snipe the kill. Makoto, you've got Dream Coil, but he won't commit it onto the Weaver. Army Geniuses, they do eventually get that Snapfire kill off. In fact, it looks like they might even find themselves a Nyx Assassin. As the coil was committed, Spike Carapace gonna slow things down a little bit. They will be able to finish it off in the end. Problem is though, you are gonna lose Mizu on the Spirit Breaker, and now In Your Dream, he's been caught by the Fiend's Grip. He will eventually try to run his way out, but the chase is on by Prince, and with the Sakuchi, it's gonna be way too easy to be able to catch up. They got the big one. Back in, Jokan trying to fight, but he might go down a second time along with Paulson. Van still trying, gets a nice star breaker, but ultimately will go down. But they do avenge him by taking down Jokan.
Managed to make turns. They actually use the Solar Guardian in a big way, and they use that forward presence from the Dawnbreaker. And for NGX, it kind of streamed in 1v1. You don't want In Your Dream up there all too early, although...
Yeah, Prince, another strike charge. It was such a good fight, and then suddenly you just lose your Weaver.
They've had games where they were behind for a long time, they hold out and they turn around. Now, off the back of that kill, they'll smoke up and look for one more.
MLPDotA, he's gonna run his way out, but oh, he's come back for the creeps. That'll cost him. Coil is there, but the Solar Guardian gonna heal him up. In fact, they even found Makoto with the stun, but he does Waning Rift away. X is there. Mizu, he'll charge in, but who are we aiming right now? Looks like they are still going after Makoto, and they get him. The puck's down. They've also found the Elder Titan. MLPDotA, he can get to work with that hero. They'll find him, Paulson. Gonna be another death here on the side of NGX, and gonna find they'd love Makoto again on that puck. In fact, now the pings are coming out. They know he's there.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on.
Daya, smoke broken. They know he's around now. Silence is there onto the puck. Aaron trying to get an impale off. The X is going to fly in. Solar Guardian. It's very, very messy though. Makoto has not taken any form of damage. Instead, they'll have to go after Jokan, but now the Fiend's Grip. Zenki, he'll be able to ensure they lock down this puck and secure the kill. By the X, the Torrent, the impales. All very annoying here. Of course, the Fiend's Grip still going to be a massive problem for them no matter what. Top lane, Jokan. He'll be impaled up. Then Starbreaker there. Who do you want to give the kill to? Be another one going to the way of MLPDotA. Just continues to dominate the map, and he's still top of the net worth board on this mid-conquer.
Yeah, and I like this move. After the kill, immediate smoke, looking for the flank. They've got the BKB on the Kunkka up. Paulson?
Yeah. They've already popped the meta here on In Your Dream. MLPDotA still going to try and force the fight. Does get his BKB off in time, and the boat does fly in. In fact, Makoto, he cops the boat. They get the puck instantly.
They do have Dream Coil from Makoto, but they need that follow-up damage from the Snapfire.
They do. Roshan is dropping. Charge is there. They found Aaron. Cookie will be out. Nether Strike. A lot of control here, and Aaron eventually should drop, but Yules is out, and now the Solar Guardian will come in. He gets the Impale off before he goes down. They'll at least trade supports. So Mega will chase for more. They'll just continue dominating this
Mildly
game.
unfortunate for Omega. The DD did spawn.
So has his own BKB up, and of course you've got a BKB now on Prince. In Your Dream, oh, this would be a great target. In Your Dream, gonna try and run away from Aaron. Cookie's there. They should have an X. They do get it eventually. They've got the Terror Blade with the Solar Guardian to come in, and everybody else just backs out of there. Leaves In Your Dream to die. They knew they could not take the fight. The smoke gonna be popped here. 5-man from NGX. Oh, MLPDotA, he'd be a great kill. He has not died yet this game, but they found him. The charge is there. Solar Guardian won't keep him up long enough. Van now will be a secondary kill for the side of NGX. And that'll be the first death for MLPDotA. And at the same time, In Your Dream officially takes over the net worth graph.
I think the big one is you catch Kunkka, you prevent the boat. You kind of have a good time, and MLPDotA
might get caught out. The charge is incoming from a mile away. Mizu gonna make his way over with the Shadow Blade. Does catch him out. The X is not gonna help. The Solar Guardian might do some decent work here. MLPDotA, he can get the BKB in time. Now the Solar Guardian right onto In Your Dream, but he's unaffected. He'll just get back to work. MLPDotA, though, proving to be way too tanky. So Omega, they'll turn. Now that the BKB is over, back in onto the Terror Blade. Paulson, he bought back. Luckily for him, Aaron does not connect the Impale.
no vision from both sides to watch, but at the least for NGX, they've got the Astral Spirit to check it out.
Torrent, not going to connect. Paulson going to get X'd up. The Honor Titan, that'll be a dieback for Paulson. Really nice timing here from Omega, considering Roshan has spawned. Go back into the Roshan pit, see if they can get it done fast enough. Mid lane though. Aaron, he does get caught out in the Nyx, so they do get at least a hero kill. The Roshan kill is much, much better, of course, for the side of Omega. Just going to head down to the bot lane and address the wave that's pushing into that tier 2. NGX, though, they'll know exactly where Omega are. Move in. Aaron might be in position to break the smoke, and does. Paulson, he'll be caught out. Impel's there. Aaron actually going for a very cheeky stun. Now it's by Carapace. Miz is going to try and charge in, but look at the amount of space and time Aaron's bought. But they have the high ground. Van still trying to go forward, but Paulson, a massive stop out, and now the Earth Splitter will fly right through. They've gotten too greedy, I think. Van's going to go down. The Nyx Assassin will drop to boot. MLPDotA, he's still going to try and fight. They do at least get Zenki down. It's just still not looking great. It's a 4-for-0 trade. In Your Dream on a triple kill, and now they found the last piece of the puzzle. They have got Prince down. Omega, one small mistake, and they pay heavily. Thinking about a charge in onto Aaron. Yeah, that mid-Rax is gone. This will mean a secondary Rax to drop here in GX. They won't be able to go after Megas, but that's fine considering how the state of the game was. They'll probably just be happy with finding 2 Raxes, as now they'll go for a dive back in after the Bane. That's going to be enough. Mizu, he's out of there.
The scaling of Prince just doesn't line up as well. MLPDotA is just trying to go for the Blood Torrent next for additional damage and control, but I think there might have been more value in the Yags. Still, it could get caught out here.
Oh, nice charge, Mizu. He caught 2 with the stun, and MLPDotA again can't afford to die. He still doesn't have buyback. He will survive. Solar Guardian enough, but a big Earth Split around is doing a lot of damage as Mizu. He'll keep charging through. They've got Prince down. The Weaver, he'll buy back. MLPDotA, though, he may not be so lucky. Makoto, he's got him under control, or does he? MLPDotA still trying to run. In the meantime, In Your Dream, he ends up dropping a Prince. They do at least get the Terror Blade down. In fact, they're even going to fight Paulson. So Prince is forced to buy back, but it does pay off with 2 very valuable kills.
And they're not going to be worried about anyone else sniping that next Roche. Omega, we're seeing a lot of back and forth. Like, the sustained play is still there, but I think it's tough because you get so much more info out from NGX with his charge on Prince.
Oh, Prince, no, you just bought back. Oh, 2 minutes without Prince. In your dream, back up in 27 seconds, and I suppose they still have 35 seconds without the Weaver up. Prince, no way back into this game. In your dream, he'll go for the Mega Creeps now. Mana popped. They're fully committed. Roshan or not, is Makoto going to jump in with a waiting rip. Mizu, he's onto Mamangdaya with the Nightmare. Going to hold him down as Van. He's right in, but he's right gone. Torrent, Bode, it's going to land, but in your dream, he's taken no damage. Hex out now, but where's your follow-up to it? Just not there. Impel, Prince, he's up in 2. Makoto, still going. Harassing them in the back, as in your dream now is completely out of mana, but is still willing to try and fight. Stun out onto the Nyx. Solar Guardian cancelled immediately by the silence of Makoto. They're still holding down this Terrorblade with the Fiend's Grip. In your dream now, hexed up, but the charge is in from Mizu. Onto 3 heroes. They'll get the Terrorblade, but what are they going to lose in response? A hell of a lot. Van's gone as well. There's only a Bane left. GG. Mamangdaya calls it for the team, and Omega, I mean, they had such a dominant game. One bad team fight, and it just swings back the way of NGX.
Yeah, it looked really good for Omega for a long time. They were actually applying decent pressure onto In Your Dream. Then you've done your job as a Viper. And just hold out until you hit 6. That's when your kill opportunity arises. And hopefully by then you do have that level advantage up.
Top lane as well. Prince, Zenki going in. Joe Cam, he's in trouble. This should be first blood, and it will be. Prince able to pick it up. Mizu is at least going to try and get something for his trouble, but he will get nothing.
At that point, you are level 4 or 5 on Night Stalker. You've got Hunter and Knight ready, so you have a little bit more presence, but before that point, it is more passive, and Jokan's just gonna have to focus on denying as much creeps as possible.
Oh,
Try to get
Makoto.
some pulse going. Oh.
Yeah, Mamangdaya, we talked about this lane just a few minutes ago, John. Mamangdaya, he does make it work. Scary times now, John. With that Rod of Atos up, you've got so much more control. Mamangdaya, he's not slowing down. He'll go down to the bot lane where he'll use it against onto Mizu. And Mizu, he's without a TP at the moment, so he's got no way out. Of course, not going to bother popping the Dark Ascension to try.
Just running around, getting what kills they can. Up top, Zenki.
Juke around the tree line. Paulson trying to get the Nightmare. Zenki eventually is going to get caught. Aaron, though, gets a cookie in, but in your dream, he already got the final right click off.
And they also had that ward watching bot jungle for a while. So they had the info, knowing that no one was showing on the map except the Wraith King on mid lane. They can't be all in triangle. They must have been trying to swing around, although Joe can.
Yeah, cookie out. He's going to try and defend a little bit with the Stroke of Fate, but they immediately just catch him. You know, you can even start looking towards the Roshan after that. They'll get started, and it won't take too much effort to get it done, though Makoto is going to come in for a kill onto Aaron with the Sonic Wave. But that's all he's going to get, because Omega, they still take the tier 2, and they'll take the outpost.
Yeah, it's a nice tower to take. They do spot out the DD. Mizu looking to wrap up, but...
Oh, they've got him. Rod of Atos is out. Nightmare to stop the tide. He'll get the double damage eventually, but can he survive with it? Not quite. Mamangdaya has plenty of damage on the Viper.
They get the Ice Blast off. That could be nice if they manage to do so.
Mamangdaya going to move up towards the north. No, in fact, he's found in your dream. Rod of Atos is going to connect. Ice Blast will be there, but do they have enough time to hit him? It looks like they might have a bit more, but in your dream's out. The poison damage, though, he's gone. Surely, yeah, he is. Just barely. Mid lane, what they got? It's going to be the Wraith King Prince. He'll try to fight, though. Reincarnation's still up. He'll armlet toggle the best he can. They won't even be able to find the first life as a Mamangdaya showing up again on the Viper. We'll pick off the Grimstroke. Mikoto, he tried to come in, but he cannot get Prince down. The armlet toggles are just way too good. Makoto just forced the TP out immediately.
Playing around that timing, they managed to get the big jumps, killing off a lot of good heroes. And now they've got this blink in their tide. They still have Ravage ready on Van. They can keep going. Paulson?
Yeah, Rod of Atos out. Aaron will eventually get in range for a cookie, I'm sure. And yeah, they can't believe their eyes. Like, oh, he's really there. Hi, Paulson. And look at Prince. Just straight onto that mid T2 tower again. They're playing this very well, Omega.
Yeah, they're playing to their early power spike. They're going to have to deal now with more damage on Prince as the Desolator is flying out. Oh,
Makoto, I'm not sure about that. I mean, he'll get the reincarnation. Luckily for him, the Viper's not around. Mizu, keep the chase up. He doesn't really have a BKB up yet. He's going to still try and fight. Maybe they can find him a second time, and they do. Very nice set up there by Makoto, and they even found Aaron, but now the Ravage flies through. Ice Blast lands on In Your Dream. They'll find the Morphling. They might even get more, but Zenki, he'll drop first. Here comes Momangdaya onto Joker with the Fiend's Rip. Gonna hold down the Viper. Maybe they can finally take him down, and it looks like they just may, as he has accepted he is gonna die. Mizu, he'll get Viper striked up. He may just make it out though, and he does. So in the end, a great setup there by Makoto.
You're going to need some protection here on Omega. You're going to need a BKB up and some of your bigger cores. Momangdaya is queuing one up, but it's still very far off. And Aaron?
It's probably gone here. Mizu seems to know he's around somewhere, and well, eventually they will find the Snapfire. Gonna take a bit of time though. Aaron making it very hard. That's a great nightmare dodge by Paulson. In fact, they found Mizu. Momangdaya's shown up. Now the kisses are there. My goodness. Very risky stuff.
E-Blade, you mentioned, Mike, is up and running on In Your Dream though, so the burst is there. But again, as you mentioned, a lot of them are tanky. So you might only be able to kill off the supports. Yet did get a smoke out. They could try to flank here.
Paulson looking for a nice Fiend's Grip target. Mizu, no blink or anything like that. He just bought a BKB to be able to survive these team fights. It's a smoke-on-smoke situation. Momangdaya now going to chase down Mizu, looking for a Rod of Atos target. On the side, what we got, it's going to be the Grimstroke, but Jokam going to be saved by the Ethereal Blade out from In Your Dream, but it won't be enough. Jokam, he's gone. Dark Ascension, though, is going to be popped. They found Zenki. The Glimmer Cape not going to save, but now the Rod of Atos to hold down Mizu. He'll BKB up in the back. Paulson, he's going to drop on the Bane. And he never got that Fiend's Grip off.
And the Aegis is still up for 2 minutes and a half. They haven't really popped any big spells. And the AA is going to be up soon. You could just play from globally.
Uh-oh. In Your Dream, Cookie's gonna land in time. Raid Fire Blast, Ravage committed, no Ice Blast, but they still might have enough. He'll try to wait for him, but no. Prince finds him. That's 45 seconds without In Your Dream. And now you might go all the way for the mid-racks. The Ice Blast is now flying in. Paulson's gonna cop it. Jokam gets caught out with the Rod of Atos, but there'll be no follow-up to it. Makoto, he'll try. BKB up. Sonic Wave is not gonna be expended quite yet as Prince. He'll try to back off. But in they go again, slowly realizing In Your Dream does not have buyback. Paulson caught out another time, and he's got no buyback. Armlet Toggle still going from Prince in the meantime. He does not tie to the Sonic Wave. Prince is still alive. And GX making it as hard as humanly possible. Prince, without the reincarnation, does not want to go for this. Makoto, Rod of Atos up again. Momangdaya getting cookied forward. That'll be enough. They got the racks they wanted.
Again, they just know how strong they are. They've got better team fight. They've got better control. For NGX, they have to keep jumping the backline. They have to take care of the supports first. Run from there. They do have a good smoke. No Ravage here for half a minute. They could get a good jump.
15 seconds for that Aegis to expire. Scan is there. Dark Ascension will be popped. Who do you want to aim first, though? Aaron, not quite bad. He'll jump in. Ravage in 15 as well. If the fight goes long enough, you'll have it back up. Still, they have not picked the target they're really committed to as Mizu now. He'll pop his own BKB. They almost found Momangdaya, and they time it perfectly. The Aegis just expired. So Mizu will try for a bit more. Zenki will show up and clean up Mizu, but they should be dead, I think. ZAA eventually will go down. Van, though, he's a tankier boy, and now the Ravage comes out. They do at least get Paulson, but he'll buy back. They even found Jokam, though. He's got no buyback. Prince, he tried to TP out. He's not making it, though, and he's going to end up going down. As now maybe they can really capitalize. They found Aaron, and Van's the only one left. It should be a full team wipe here for NGX. As Van He'll keep trying to fight. But it will indeed be a full team wipe.
Fiend's grips come true from Paulson. It's been a very hard game for him to hammer in that control. I think if NGX can also find good position for their supports, it can end up their way.
Kodo gonna go in after Aaron again, but Aaron, he's playing bait right now. Mizu is taking a lot of damage, but he'll be able to get away as Makoto really wants Aaron dead, but he's still not dying. Eventually, he's forced to BKB up and get the scream off, but in the back, who have they got? It looks like they found the Wraith King. That'll be the first life. They find him a second time. Mizu, they're just kiting in and out of this fight. Soulbind will be there to lock down 2. Nightmare out as well onto the tie, but he's all right as they get Joe Cam. Very hard defense now for NGX. It looks like they probably won't even try. They'll just let the barracks go down. That'll be enough. The tension between these two teams. Of course, this Roshan just so important, especially for NGX. You just can't afford to let it go down. Kodo. Oh, they get the stun off Makoto. He did not get the BKB in time. And they will just ravage and make sure he dies. He's down for 70.
You're just gonna have to accept that second life will be up once more for Mamangdaya. Prince is gonna free. No, actually, to give it to Prince. All right. Like we can see Aaron just look for the angles, get the initial stun off for the team. They can set up from there. Smoke out from Omega, Ravage back up. Let's see if they find the angle for the circle around here.
Caught off guard. That can have his smoke broken. Immediate Ravage though. In fact, they found the Morphling. And the backline, they got the Morphling, but he's going to BKB and just back off. But without that BKB, can he defend the Megas?
Like, Prince just hits way too hard, you know?
Still dropping low here, Prince. Don't forget, he has 3 lives. So even if you get him the first time, you've got to get him the second time. And then probably another time before you get the real life. Mortimer's Kiss is to zone them out, and GX cannot get close. Makoto, he'll try to just chip away at the side of Omega. Gleipnir is out. They've caught both supports here. Wraith Fire Blast will land onto Joker with a double Fiend's Grip. Paulson will hold them down. Sonic Wave out. Where's the response? It'll come in now. Ice Blast. It won't land. In your dream, he's deep. He goes down. He'll have to commit the buyback. Mamangdaya, he is gone on the Viper. They're going to look to try and turn this with the Portrait. They'll get rid of the Zenki. Now onto Prince, onto Van. They might have enough. They've got Prince down, the Wraith King, and it's onto Van now. The Tidehunter, the only man left. How do you get a double full duration Fiend's Grip like that?
That is nuts.
Joe Cam gets the tip.
Yep. And they did just get punished there. Tier 2 gonna be fortified. Looks like Omega are banking on those low respawns to hold off on that push. That does mean they won't have it for the high ground though.
Gleipnir out. Still got 2 targets. Mizu has a BKB if he needs to pop it. He hasn't yet. They do at least get Aaron down, but Prince has jumped in. Stun connects. BKB never went off. Prince just too quick with the stun.
And for NGX, they might need to buy back in Mizu despite him respawning fairly soon.
Go. Trying to force it again. This time without an Aegis up. Prince. Oh, Ravage out. They want Joe Cam. They do not want to repeat. That is a big, big kill. But Nightmare now in the tier 4 towers. Maybe they've gone too far. Have they? That's 1. Oh, Fiend's Grip's out through the BKB. In your dream, he'll get to work. Not like this, Prince. Not like this. They lost in your dream, though. How's in your dream die?
The blast.
Oh, boy. I think they might have the damage to get through this bottom racks. Mizu. He's going to get started. Makoto, he's going to keep trying to fight back. Gleipnir out again. They've caught the Quap. That's the one they really want. They'll have plenty of damage, but he'll get to the fountain. There's Megas. Onto the tier 4s. It's not looking great. How do you defend? Omega, onto the Ancient they go. It's been a long, arduous game, but it looks like they've got it within their hands. And it'll be theirs, Omega. They'll finish off the game. They'll draw out the series 1-1. And what a game it was.
That's Omega's first win in the BTS Pro Series 9, and what a way to get that win. A very dominant start from them.